Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising / Ascendant. So your first house sign, I guess. Moon, I said that already, or Venus. And also, as I mentioned in Gemini's reading, if you like to check out your sidereal and tropical and see which one feels right for you, because sometimes maybe your tropical feels more accurate, I guess, or your sidereal feels more accurate. But do it based on your own decision, based on your own intuition. And speaking of intuition, if this video doesn't resonate, that's completely fine. As I always say, just pretend it never existed. And if intuition picks up on something through the cards that I haven't picked up on, then do follow your intuition. Or if I say something that your intuition doesn't feel right about, then follow your intuition. Your intuition comes first for you. Even before this video, your intuition comes first. If this whole video doesn't feel right, just ignore it. Follow your intuition. So you have the shadow side, the Nine of Swords, the Empress, the Fool, and the Five of Pentacles. And I am seeing this in two specific ways. And again, take what resonates. So with the shadow side and the Nine of Swords is nightmarish. It's overly worrying, thinking too much, negative thoughts, to the extent of maybe even having nightmares. I guess anxiety in a way as well. Basically worrying, your thoughts weighing on you. And with that shadow side, that's obsessively worrying, obsessively thinking, obsessively doubting yourself. So over and over again, too often, basically. Maybe that is to come, or that has already happened. I'm not going to focus too much on which tense I use, so future or past. What I say could be future or past or present. And you do have a lot of mental cards, cards to do with your mentality. Well, not a lot, but I feel like that's a heavy subject in this reading. You have the Five of Swords at the top of the deck. So again, your worrying is negatively impacting you physically and emotionally, but most likely emotionally, obviously. But it could actually manifest physically as well for some of you. And you do have somewhere near the bottom of the deck. Okay. Now I forget it for now. But somewhere at the bottom of the deck, I did notice the King of Swords, and near the top of the deck there was the Queen of Swords. They weren't in obvious positions, but their positioning and the fact that they were there, the two swords, with all this with the negative sword energy and those two swords, is making me think again. Mastering your emotions, mastering your thoughts. I feel like that is a subject for this reading. Your worries could be heavily related to intimacy, with the Empress card, or pregnancy, or business. So fertility, pregnancy, intimacy, business, or money. Especially money or loneliness. That's what I'm getting with the Empress card and with the Five of Pentacles. Maybe worrying about being lonely, maybe worried about well, I've said already, so I won't list it too much, so not to take up too much time. We got the Fool as well. That Fool, I pulled out these cards to clarify that Fool card. And basically, the Fool is so the shadow side and Nine of Swords of complete opposite to the Fool. The Fool is someone who I see through this card. Through this card, someone who is quite carefree, who lives life without, I guess, being bound to anything really. He doesn't really get attached to things too easily. He doesn't even have that much luggage on him. Doesn't have that much sentimental stuff on him. Not that you should let go of everything, but learn not to worry too much about the future and live life, I guess, in the moment, in the present. Just enjoy your life, basically. Enjoy the fullness of life, enjoy the fullness of what life has to offer, and trust the universe, trust in your guides. And you do actually have trust at the bottom of the Romance Oracle deck. Trust was at the bottom, so very direct. And at the top of the card, you have past life relationship. So maybe this is regarding a past life relationship. And under the top of the card, you have passion, and under that you have release your ex. So I'll read those three. I read those three. So maybe that has something for you. Then you have wedding underneath, and codependency. So addictions, basically. So, and then back to down here, pay attention to the red flags. I'm seeing these red flags as I think this message not as being to do with who you are with in your love life, but your mind. Pay attention to the red flags of your mind. Your mind is I guess when your mind's being unhealthy, pay attention to like when that's happening so you can catch it and stop it. That's been yeah, I think other groups got a similar message. So that okay, so I know these are the bottom of the deck, but I am noticing again something with these cards. So let me bring them out. So top of the deck, under it, under that, under that, and under that. And this card also caught my attention as well because I'm seeing this as a breaking down. Maybe change as well, but especially breaking down, like all this having so much of an effect that I could again have a manifest physically, or a mental breakdown. So there could be maybe you having a mental breakdown, maybe you had the mental breakdown. Again, this is mostly to do with love, so intimacy, pregnancy, being alone, or money, because it's a Pentacles card. So maybe an argument, could lead to, because when you worry this much, it could affect your relationships, and it may not be a physical like an argument with someone else, but maybe an argument with yourself as well. For some of you, battling yourself, debating yourself, or doubting yourself, confliction within. So, and with that shadow side, it could be maybe if you're with someone, maybe you learn something about them, or they learn something about you, that does maybe cause a bit of argument. So something's learnt, that maybe that causes some worries, causes some arguments. Maybe the argument causes the worries, because you do have again, if you look at the pay attention to the red flags, literally, and the deception, that could be for some of you a warning sign, and maybe rather it could be yourself or a relationship. Again, or a relationship with yourself. So maybe for the love for you is love with yourself. Excuse me. Yeah, I think that's like the dominant message in this reading. And then to add to that intimacy aspect, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Intimacy, I guess you could say, that fiery passion, and also okay, past that under that card, you have passion. I think I mentioned. So Queen of Wands energy there. Let me read it out. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. The Fool card. Don't like not to embody this, not to allow this energy to devour you, to let it go, so that you may be like re-embody that Fool card. Maybe that's how you typically are, a bit like the Fool, which isn't a negative thing, which isn't to say that you are a fool, but that you're carefree. So someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So for some of you, again, it could be this shadow side being revealed. So someone's true self being revealed, that shadow side, that mask. So that may resonate for some of you. I'm going to leave it there. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully this does resonate. I do feel like I do have some more stuff to say, but then I'd have to like pick up the cards and like meditate on it and stuff. And I don't want this to take too long. I'm seeing this as like a battle of the consciousness, I guess. And general fears, manifestation of fears. So maybe like in relationships, like I don't know, how do I put it? I guess hidden sides as well. Like this is a cave, so sides that you yourself may not know about. Maybe you have specific certain aspects of yourself, or your partner has certain aspects of them that they or you don't know about, that may manifest at some point, and that aspect could be overly worrying. I'm seeing, and inner conflict as well. This Five of Wands. So yeah, I'm seeing that kind of gloomy guy over there as like a manifestation of negative thoughts, I guess, or negative thoughts in picture form. Okay, now I'll leave it there. I don't want to make this too long again. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this did resonate. Hopefully this does help. I know this was a bit of a sad reading, but again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this doesn't resonate at all, then that's completely fine. Just ignore it. Again, thank you for watching.